What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. So I got a PSA return in the mail today, and I'm glad to share this with all of you. Got some banger cards in here that I'm going to show y'all today. A bunch of them from some Pikachu Japanese boxes. We also have some other really awesome stuff, some tag team cards, and a lot of cool stuff in here. So this did not take too long. It took about 2 months. This was a bulk submission. Like I told y'all, right? I'm submitting very expensive cards through bulk submission. If it works out, then I save some money. So that's all good for me. I did not get upcharged on this submission. So I'm just letting y'all know, right? Just letting y'all know I did not get upcharged. Not everything in here is going to be really pricey. There are some cards in here that I just really enjoy for the collection, so I put them in there for the submission. And let's go ahead and get after it, right? So go ahead and move this big box to the side. I got 2 boxes in today. We'll open this small box first, and let's see what we got. All right. Go ahead and take these slabs out. Well, went ahead and showed y'all 1, went ahead and showed y'all 2. And you're probably going to fry me, right? Because I submitted a bunch of Marnie cards in this submission, and they did not do too well. I'm going to be honest with you, they did not do too well. But one reason why I'm not really worried about it, maybe it's like superstition, OCD, whatever it may be, but I really believe that if you submit a bunch of cards and you put them in the front and they're not that great, then maybe it helps the grader look at the other cards and think that they're in better condition than what they are. Because all the cards I wanted to get high grades on, I will tell you, I did well. Now, let's go ahead and look at them. So right here, the first card does not look too bad. We do see a little mark up here, mark top left, right. And we have a Marnie 9. So these are the ones I submitted. I submitted quite a few of these. This is a 2021 Pokemon Sword and Shield. This came from the Marnie box. A really awesome looking card. And it's not worth that much. It's worth about, I think, 60 in a PSA 10. But still a really nice card to have. So you'll see quite a few of those. We'll move through those quickly if we come across them. So once again, we have another 9 Marnie right here. I'll probably end up giving one of these away because I have a ton of them, right? So we have an 8, got roasted. Got roasted right there. And then a beautiful card. This is a 2021. This is Celebrations God of War right here, Hollow. And this is from Dragon Frontiers originally, right? So a beautiful looking hollow. The EX is really popping. And we all know that we have EX cards coming back out. So that's very exciting. And I really love the way the borders look on this card. But this is a PSA 9 God of War, right? From the Celebrations collection. And then right here we have a Tapu Lele GX. This is a PSA 8. But still a really awesome card. So I felt like sending that one in. We have another God of War. This is a PSA 10. Bang. So matter of fact, let me go ahead. This is what people like to see, right? We want to go ahead and put the grades together to see what we got. All right. So far we got 3 9s, 2 8s, and we got our first 10. So that's really exciting. So we got 1 10 so far. Let me go ahead and move these here. All right. All right, next up, all right, we have a Zekrom. This is the full art from Celebrations in a PSA 10. A really awesome looking card, a beautiful and stunning card. I think that deserves to go in the back real quick. All right, so the next one, we have a Marnie. I got roasted on these. These are the ones I submitted in. I think you get like 1 of these with every Marnie box, and you get 2 of the other promos I showed y'all. I did not get a high grade on any one of these. I knew the centering was bad. You can see the centering is not great on this, but it's all good. Like I said, the ones I wanted to have high grades on were good to go. So still a really good looking trainer card. Marnie's always crushing it as far as price, but this one right here is a PSA 8. All right, so we have another Marnie right here, also a PSA 8. We have another Marnie, which is a PSA 8. And then our next card is another Marnie PSA 9. I promise y'all we're going to get through the Marnies, right? There's some other stuff in here. Another Marnie PSA 9. Let's go ahead and move through these pretty quickly. We have a PSA 10. So we got 1 10 so far for the Marnies, but still good enough for me. All right, we have another 9. Another 9. We have a PSA 7 for the Tapu Lele GX. And this is the celebrations as well. The second one I think I have in here, and probably one of the worst grades that I received. I do not see what's really wrong with this card to warrant a 7. I do know that the centering is off. Pretty bad, right? But I don't think that it's 7 worthy. All of these are pretty much packed fresh, but I guess that doesn't matter. And then we have a Zacian Level X Hollow Celebrations Collection PSA 9. Another stunning looking card. Another Marnie right there. We have a PSA 8. Set that in the PSA 8 pile. We have a PSA 9 for the Greninja Celebrations. A really stunning card as well, man. I really think this card is going to go up in due time, right? Because the Greninja Gold Star is just a really cool card. And I really, really love it. And I think people enjoy it as well. So let's go ahead and move on to the big box. Let me go ahead and cut this one open. All right, and this one's kind of hard to put into the camera. So I'll go ahead and pull some slabs out. All right, we'll start with this. So first up, we have a Rayquaza from Vivid Voltage, PSA 9. Look at that color blast. Really cool. All right, is that a PSA 9 right there? Then we have a Charizard from Evolutions, PSA 9. We have a Shining Arceus, PSA 9 from Shining Legends. A Japanese Pokemon card. This is the Magikarp and Wailord GX. We got this in a PSA 10 from Tag Bolt. Set that right there. We have another Japanese card right here, Pokemon. And this is the Blastoise from Tag Bolt. Another cool looking card. We'll set that one there. We have a Reshiram and Zekrom GX from Dream League. This is also a PSA 10. Another stunning looking card. So we got 2 10s back here. And then we got 4 10s in the back. So then we have a Rowlet Executor right here. A PSA 8. We have a Sobble. Now this is really good. I really wanted to get a high grade on this because this came from the Kanazawa Pikachu Japanese Pokemon Center box. And we got the PSA 10. And just look how the hollow pops on that card. All right, so next up, we have the banger from the Kanazawa box right there, the Pikachu. And that's what we wanted to get that 10 on. And we got it. Go ahead and move that one to the side. Next card up, we got the Melodic. That came from the Kanazawa box as well. Also got the 10. So like I told y'all, man, I think that, let me move this box. It's in the way. I think that the promos, the Japanese promos tend to do very, very well. And you see so far, we got 10s on all of these promos. Yeah, so Japanese cards tend to grade pretty well. And then next up, we have the Raikou. This is from Legendary Heartbeat, also in the PSA 10. A really stunning looking card. All right, so we'll set that to the side. Get some more. All right, so next up, we have the Metagross VMAX PSA 10. Really good looking card. We have the Cheryl from Battle Styles. This is in a PSA 9. The next one we have Pikachu's Birthday Collection Celebrations. Everyone loves this card. This card is awesome. Happy to have that in the PSA 10. We have the Charizard from VMAX Climax, PSA 10. Not a very expensive card, but you can never complain about having a Charizard in a PSA 10. So that's good to have. We'll put that in the back as well. And then right here, we have the Pikachu and Zekrom GX from Tag Bolt, PSA 9. Right here, we have Gengar and Mimikyu GX in a PSA 9 from Tag Bolt as well. A really cool looking Gengar card if you love Gengar. This card is not too pricey at all, so you can look that one up. I think it's like 20, 30 bucks. And the banger, we have the Full Art Latios and Latias GX from Tag Bolt PSA 10. This card is like $1,100 to $1,500. I pulled this out of a $100 Tag Bolt box recently, and this is the best card in the set. One of the best full arts in the last couple of years. A lot of people love this card. I only see this going up in value and it got a PSA 10. So I'm very happy for this because this pretty much paid off for the entire submission. Now, I'm not going to sell this, right? But I'm just saying the value of this card was pretty much how much my grading fees are. So that's really, really good for me. And then next up, this is a really awesome card. This is from the Mimikyu Special Box, the Pikachu. And you see, it looks like Pikachu's looking into a mirror with this reflection. And you have Mimikyu right here, a really cute looking card. I love this. And we'll just set that in the back because we don't have no more space to set them up. Next up, we also have another PSA 10 from the Mimikyu Special Box. So both of these promos right here actually did get a PSA 10 as well. So all of the more expensive cards I wanted to get 10s. We're good to go so far. Then we have the Full Art Gallade. Awesome card, right? Hanging out with his buddy right here. Whatever they're looking at. But a stunning card nonetheless from Dream League PSA 10. This one right here is expensive. This is the Segaleo and Lunala GX from Dream League Full Art right here. And a PSA 10. We got this one as well. Stunner. We'll set that in the back. All right. So we have another Rayquaza. This one came out in a PSA 10 from Legendary Heartbeat. So we got that in a 10. And then we have the Full Art Steelix in a PSA 10 from Dream League. All right. Card fell back there. We got the Donphan from 25th. That's the Japanese 25th, right? Came out of the golden Japanese box for the 25th anniversary edition. And I opened one of those boxes and I graded a lot of those cards. We have another Donphan PSA 10 25th. We also have a PSA 10 Tapu Lele right there. So can't get us on everyone PSA because we got a PSA 10. What's up? And then we got this one right here, the banger, right? The Umbreon Gold Star Hollow PSA 10 from 25th. Another stunning looking card. We got the Blastoise PSA 10. Look at that. Look how that pops. PSA 10 right there. Running out of space. All right, we got the Shining Ho-Oh. Got blasted on that PSA 9. But yeah, the centering's not great, so I figured that would happen, right? We got that Pikachu V. Pikachu V PSA 10. Another nice card. Y'all know what that is, right? Then we have another Pikachu from the Celebrations box, Premium Collection. And a PSA 10 right here for the Pokeball Trainer. But if y'all like that, we got a bigger banger coming, right? So we got the Venusaur PSA 9 from Celebrations. Running out of PSA 9 space. VMAX Climax right here, PSA 10. All right. The other Pokeball, this is from the Japanese Golden Box, PSA 10. Now, the promos inside of the Golden Box are a lot more expensive than the Ultra Premium Collection from the US. So here's the other promo. This is the banger inside of that box. This card is very pricey. I think last time I checked it in the PSA 10 is like $500 to $700. So we happen to pull this in a PSA 10 2021 25th Anniversary Edition Golden Box. And this is what the American version looks like, right? Pretty much the same, except for you have the 25th logo right here, and then you have the Pikachu head logo for 2.5 right here. But they look very, very similar. One in Japanese, one in English. And then, of course, I'll go ahead and show y'all side by side of the Pokeballs. But yeah, so we got all 10s in those. All right, last stack. Let's get it. Another Marnie. I know y'all are getting tired of seeing the Marnies. All right, let me go ahead and put that to the side, right? So we have another Marnie. We have a PSA 9. I sent like 12 of those. But of all the 10s that we got so far and all the bangers that we got, I'm not stressing these Marnie cards. I probably spent like 100 or so trying to grade them. So this came from the Japanese Pokemon Go special set box, the Mewtwo V. And we got a PSA 10 in this. So another really cool looking card. And Mewtwo just looks badass right there. So really cool. All right. So what else we got? We got the Zoroark PSA 9. I cannot pull a 10 in any Zoroark for the life of me, right? So I keep getting like PSA 9s, PSA 8s. So I think I'm done. I think I'm done submitting Zoroark for now. All right. So we have the Full Art Lady from Lost Origin. We got this in a PSA 10. Gotta love those trainer cards. The Lugia. Man, I bought this on eBay. And I was really trying to pull this in like a PSA 10. Incredibly hard to do, right? These are becoming rare. The cards are not in the greatest condition if you look at them on eBay. But one of the best Lugia cards I have ever seen. This is a Lugia EX from Ancient Origins. I think I bought this card for like 80 bucks. And a PSA 8 is still not cheap. It's like 120, 130 bucks. But a PSA 10 would have been like 700, somewhere around there, a lot more expensive, but still a really awesome card to have inside of your collection. You can see the texture on this card. All right, so we did grade some Fortnite cards. This one is a cracked ice, PSA 8. We have the Tower Recon Specialist, PSA 9. Who out there likes Fortnite? Let me know. We have another Solgaleo and Lunala GX from Dream League, PSA 10. So we have both of these right here. Stunning cards, right? Got Lily in there. So Lily is a really popular trainer. Then we have the Pikachu VMAX, the Chubachu, 25th anniversary edition from the Golden Box. So if y'all don't know, there's a lot of Pikachu promos that come inside of a deck inside of the Golden Box. And this is one of them. This card comes in there guaranteed. I got this card inside of the box, graded it, got a 10. That box is worth it. Right now, that box is like 300 bucks. But y'all see some of the cards that we have in there, to include the Golden Pikachu card, which is worth like $500 to $700. So that card alone in the PSA 10 is going to pay for 2 of those boxes. And there's a lot of other promos in there as well. Some other Pikachu promos if y'all want to grade those. So 2 cards left. We have that PSA 10 coming in hot with that Mega Rayquaza EX. Another stunning card. And then last but not least, what we have right here is the Full Art Reshiram Classic Collection Black and White. So y'all know that we had to grade this because we did grade the Zekrom. So I hope y'all enjoyed that, right? We do have quite a stack of PSA 9s. I think it was about 50-50, right? So that's how it's been for me as far as grading. Typically, I grade about 50 to 80 cards. And then somewhere around there with the 50% rate is what I get for PSA 10. So I can't complain with that because still I'm getting more 10s than anything else together, about a 50% submission rate. But we're still getting a bunch of 7s to 9s. And some are valuable, right? Some are not. But it's all good because if you pull cards like this, then you're still going to get your money back. And I'm fine with that. I have an awesome collection here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite card is. And don't forget, I am giving away an alternate art Aerodactyl from Lost Origin once I hit 2,000 subscribers. About 20 to go. I'll see y'all there. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all later. Out.